Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back here. Our first juicy news today to you is that Jesus loves you and will always love you. So please consider giving your life to Him today, and you will not regret doing that. So, our second juicy news. Without much ado, please let's hop to it. The University of Aberdeen in Scotland is to return a Benin bronze sculpture to Nigeria, saying it was acquired by British soldiers in 1897 in reprehensible circumstances. It is the first institution to agree to the full repatriation from a museum of a Benin bronze, raising pressure on other establishments, including the British Museum, to follow suit. The university acquired the bronze sculpture depicting an Oba, that is, King of Benin, at auction in 1957, and it is considered a classic example of Benin late period art. It was originally taken in 1897 when a British military expedition attacked and destroyed Benin City, looting thousands of metal and ivory sculptures and carvings known as the Benin bronzes from the royal palace. Benin City in present-day southern Nigeria was the seat of a powerful West African kingdom at the time. The university called it one of the most notorious examples of the pillaging of cultural treasures associated with 19th century European colonial expansion. It would not have been right to have retained an item of such great cultural importance that was acquired in such reprehensible circumstances, said University Vice-Chancellor George Boyne. Neil Cottins, head of museums and social and special connections, said a review of its collections identified the work as having been acquired in a way that we now consider to have been extremely immoral. So we took a proactive approach to identify the appropriate people to discuss what to do. He added, a panel of academic specialists and curators unanimously recommended its return to Nigeria, and the university governing body supported the unconditional return. Nigeria's Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, called the move a step in the right direction and urged other holders of Nigerian antiquity to emulate this. Some museums support the creation of the Edo Museum of West African Art in Benin City to house the looted artifacts. These include the British Museum, which cannot legally give up possession of its artifacts and is reportedly considering lending its bronzes. A Cambridge University College said in 2019 it would return a Benin bronze of a cockerel that was taken down from display at the famous education establishment after a student protest. The decision to return this Benin property back to Benin came over conversations held with Nigerian figures supported by Nigerian federal government. The conversation reflected growing calls over the last 40 years for the return of such valuable looted items, which have been symbols of injustice, said the university. The statement explained that many of the British soldiers and administrators involved sold Benin objects to museums or private collectors. Others were later given as gifts to museums or sold at auctions or by art dealers. Benin City was the center of a very powerful and long-lasting kingdom in West Africa of the Edo people, renowned for its tradition of high-quality metalworking from at least the 17th century, the university said. The move reflected growing calls for the return of historical objects and treasures to their country of origin from which they were looted. Turkey, a country rich in history victimized by such looting, has supported such acts repatriation calls for itself and other nations.